Okay, you ready for this? Going into championship game Sunday, guess which team of the Final Four is now favored to win the Super Bowl? The team I picked before the season, the Philadelphia Eagles, are picked now to win the Super Bowl. By the odds makers, they are favored to win the Super Bowl. These are the Philadelphia Eagles I grew up hating since I was 10 years old. I still hate them. I hate those vomity green jerseys of theirs. I hate their fans. I hate everything about the Philadelphia Eagles, but I did pick them because their GM, Howie Roseman, is executive of the year and rendered Jerry Jones the executive of the rear. All in, remember All In Jerry Jones? No, All In was Howie Roseman. He won free agency, see Saquon. He won the draft, see those two corners. He's all in, and I'm all out. And finally, I just gave up because he won everything, including my heart. I gave in. I picked the Eagles to win it all, y'all. And now they're pretty solid favorites to win the Super Bowl, followed by the Chiefs, then the Bills, then the Commanders. So think about this. While the Chiefs are only 1.5 point favorites over the Bills in Kansas City, the Eagles are favored by 5.5 over the Commanders in Philly. Wow. I mean, before the year started, would the Eagles have said, how about a home NFC championship game against the Commanders? Seriously? Yeah, but now I'm going to give you the straight truth. I can give you 10 reasons Jayden Daniels will upset the Eagles. I don't even think it would be an upset, really. And I can give you only one reason I think the Eagles will survive the NFC Championship game and move on to the Super Bowl. The only reason I think they're going to win is because I picked them before the season. Period. End of story. That's all I got for you. Otherwise, the Eagles stumbled backward into this NFC Championship game. They did everything but lose to the Rams on Sunday. They survived in spite of themselves. I keep trying to love them, and they just won't let me. I mean, the Eagles totaled 65 yards passing. That's thanks to 7 sacks that cost them 63 minus yards. I'm still a little hoarse from screaming at Jalen Hurts on my TV. Again and again and again, he took the shotgun snap and just froze. Just went deer in headlights. Just suffered, I don't know, brain lock? Kept forgetting to just throw it away. If it's not there, take a couple looks. Option 1, option 2, option maybe 3, throw it away. Jalen Hurts went down 7 ugly times. And the last time he went down, I winced. He got his left knee caught under him. I thought he'd hurt it badly. He did hurt it badly enough that they had to take him in the tent and throw a brace on it. So did Jalen tear some cartilage? I don't know. Did he just sprain it? That can take 6 weeks to get over. It just looked bad. So neither Jalen nor Sirianni would talk about it after the game. I don't blame them. They're going to try to hide this all week long, but I'll give you this. Jalen did appear to move around okay on late game rollouts, both left and right. Just looked okay. But this coming Sunday, That knee could keep Jalen Hurts from doing a lot of what makes him Jalen Hurts. I do not love this. And I'm going to say it again. I've been all over this. Something is still very wrong between Jalen and A.J. Brown. They did have a personal falling out that just wrecked the season last year, and now it appears to be rearing its ugly head again. AJ's effort just seems pouty and half-hearted to me. Late in the first half on Sunday, he dropped Jalen's best throw of the day. About a minute left in the first half against the Rams. Deep ball, hit him right in the hands. If he hauls it in, they're at the 2, maybe the 1 yard. I don't know, maybe he scores on the play, but that would have made it 20-10 at half. And after that, in total, AJ caught 2 of the 7 targets that were thrown his direction for a grand total of 14 yards. That will not beat Washington. That definitely won't win any Super Bowl. But yeah, I give you this. Saquon did bust loose again. He went twice, long distance touchdown, 62 yards, 78 yards. He was running whatever it was, 22 miles an hour. Sprinter sprints, just spectacular bursts. But to me, Saquon also reverted back to New York Saquon, the one that I always said was a little overrated. So once again, if you subtract those 2 breakaways, Saquon totaled 65 yards on 24 other carries. That's 2.7 per rush. That's going nowhere slowly. Kellen Moore was driving me nuts trying to pound Saquon straight up the gut, straight up the middle, again and again and again, just beating his head against that wall, beating my head against the wall. You know, there are times I think Kenneth Gainwell is better banging between the tackles than Saquon. Kenneth Gainwell's got a little power wiggle to him inside. I just like his heart and his guts and the way he attacks. Sometimes I think Gainwell will be better when you're trying to run the clock. I don't know. Lane Johnson, first team All-Pro right tackle, University of Oklahoma, the school I grew up loving. So what does he do? He flinches on that fourth quarter tush push that Jalen scored easily on, and that false start by a right tackle whose block really didn't matter on the play at all cost 4 points. It's just a loser play in a divisional round playoff game that it's a mistake you can't make at this time of the year. Hot teams, streaking teams don't make that mistake. Which brings me to Jake Elliott, their kicker. Kicked me right in the you-know-whats. Missed 2 extra points on Sunday. And it looked like those 2 extra points were going to cost the Eagles a 29-28 loss until the bitter end, until the Rams' final 2 plays, when the other Jalen, the one on defense, Jalen Carter, twice stormed up the middle and wrecked Matt Stafford. Man, I really thought my Eagles were going to lose that game. I really did. I wrote it off. You could see my tweets. They deserved to lose that game to the Rams. And by the way, on the game's first defensive series, the Eagles lost their best defensive player. In my opinion, that's a rookie, a corner, Quinyon Mitchell. They lost him to a shoulder injury when he ran into Matt Stafford and appeared to hurt Matt's ribs, but it hurt Quinyon more. Because Quinyon Mitchell went straight to the locker room and he never came back out. That's a bad sign. I figured done for the year. Wrecked his shoulder. Yet afterward, according to several reports, he was in a happy mood. Said he'd be just fine for next Sunday. He will? Seriously? I'm sorry. I don't trust that. something happened. Something really bad happened. And now the Eagles are saying, no, we're fine. Jalen's fine. Quignon's fine. No, I don't trust it. And by the way, Quinyon Mitchell's backup, Isaiah Rodgers, who actually played pretty well. I don't know if you noticed, but he also pulled up lame late in the game. And I don't trust he's going to be available even if Quinyon can't go against Washington. I mean, this is Jayden Daniels they're about to face. Jayden Daniels. Look, I have raved and raved and raved some more about this kid all season long, sitting right here on this show. I am running out of wows, but I'm going to hit you with one more. You are watching the greatest rookie quarterback season ever. No rookie quarterback has ever played at this level and had this kind of impact this deep into the playoffs. Jayden Daniels finished 4th in regular season QBR in the NFL as a rookie. That's behind Lamar and Josh Allen and Joe Burrow. Pretty good company. Wow. And by the way, during the regular season, Jayden Daniels finished 1st in QBR on 3rd down and 1st in QBR on 4th down in the entire National Football League. He went 8 for 8 on 4th down during the regular season. Wow. I'm out of wows. And through Jayden Daniels' first 2 career playoff games, his first 2 ever, one against the NFC South winner at Tampa, and the other against the number 1 seed in Detroit, Jayden Daniels has completed 46 of 66 passes. That's 70%. He's thrown 4 touchdowns through these 2 playoff games and 0 interceptions. He's a rookie, 0 interceptions. Rookies throw 4 interceptions in their first playoff game. None in 2 on the road. His QBR of 87, that scale 0 to 100, leads the playoffs. Wow. He is him, or if you want to be grammatically correct, he is he. He is it. Jayden Daniels has changed everything in Washington. He will be the best quarterback on the field Sunday in Philadelphia, and he will be a thorn in my Cowboy-loving side for the next, 15 years. Knock on wood for him. God bless him. This young man is just so serenely poised. I mean, he's like scary poised. He's so supremely confident. Yet, at the same time, he's so refreshingly humble and reverent. After every big game that he plays in his on-the-field interview, right after the game, Jayden praises and credits God, and it does not come across as even 1 ounce of phony baloney. You can just tell, you can just feel that all the veterans on this Washington team just don't think they can lose with this kid at their controls. I'm talking about Terry McLaurin and Zach Ertz and Austin Eckler. They already speak reverently of him. And man, Jayden Daniels' weapons they're starting to grow on me. McLaurin and Brown and Zacchaeus and Eckler and Brian Robinson and Ertz, and I could go on and on. They're starting to look explosive. They did lose their right guard, Cosme. But I'm figuring that they will figure that out this Sunday. So the last time the Eagles saw Jayden Daniels, not that long ago, December 22nd, he and his Commanders scored 22 in the fourth quarter on the Eagles' best in the NFL defense. Scored 22 and outscored Philly 22-6 in the fourth quarter, including a 9-yard TD pass from Jayden to Jamison Crowder. Another weapon that did win that game 36-33 with 6 seconds left. 22-6 in the fourth quarter. Touchdown pass with 6 seconds left. 36-33. Jayden Daniels. I got to tell you, I love Jayden Daniels plus 5.5 points this Sunday at Philly. But I'm still picking the Eagles. Only because I picked them in August. Maybe they'll back into the Super Bowl.